Guys, welcome back to our next short skills video. Today we're going to be looking at cornering. So last week we did switchbacks, and switchbacks is slow speed tight corners. So when you're going around a switchback you need a good balance, and you can also use you turn in your handlebars quite a bit with switchbacks. When you're doing corners at higher speed, berms for example, or just flowing single tracks, you can't just rely on turning your handlebars. If you turn your handlebars at high speed, it's not going to end well. So I'm going to give you a few tips and a few things to try avoid when doing corners. So first thing you want to do, if you have it, is use your dropper seat post. A lot of people have a dropper, but they end up having the seat post up and you either end up sitting on the saddle or you put the saddle between your legs, and it gives you very little room to move the bike from side to side. So if you have a dropper, don't be afraid to use it. Even if you're not going down super steep stuff, get that saddle out the way. It just gives you more room to move that bike underneath you. It's going to make you feel more confident. Another thing is try not to have your weight behind the saddle. You need weight on the front wheel. You need to have traction. You want to have traction going around corners. And you also don't want your handlebars to be unstable. If your weight is all the way back, there's no weight on that, no traction on that front wheel, and your bars are very unstable. And the last thing is when you're going on a corner to the left, don't drop your inside shoulder to the left. So a lot of people end up with their bike upright, but they drop their head and their shoulder to one side. Feels like they're cornering, but it's not really doing anything. So try avoid those three things. Couple of things that are important. You want to have all your weight on your outside leg. So put as much pressure as you can on your outside leg and have your leg bent. You don't want to be upright. You don't want your legs or arms to be locked and straight. So nice low center of gravity, bit of bend in the elbows, bend in the knee. If you think of even a car, for example, like a go-kart, has much better traction than a 4x4, and that's the same theory. You want to be nice and low. Try get just in front of your saddle so you can be the bike can be as balanced as possible, not all the way back, and obviously not over the handlebars as well. So bent legs, weight on the outside leg, bit of bend in the arms, and you're leading the bike from side to side. So we'll show you a couple of examples now.